All right, welcome back, everybody. We have a new guest with us. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Hey, good afternoon. My name is Adali Barrueta. I'm grew up in Anaheim, California. Right now, I'm living in the south of Mexico called Neza.
Okay. And how old were you when you went to the Anaheim?
I was three. I was
You were
3 years
three.
old. Yeah,
And how long were you out there?
around 11 years, 12
11
years.
years.
Yeah, came back when I was 15.
And I know we spoke about this before, but you came back on your own. What was the reason for that?
My dad got tired of life over there. 20 years. He got tired of that working from 2 a.m. to uh 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and got tired and just like, you know what, they ain't shame for me. I go back to my own country.
Okay, yeah, I see that. I've heard about that a lot, like from other people.
Hmm.
So you came back when you were like what, 14, 15?
14, 15.
14, 14,
I
15?
just finished what we call over there junior high and middle school. Just
Yeah, middle
finished
school.
it. Uh-huh.
All right. So that's completely different from what I've spoken about with before with other people. So how was that adjustment? Like coming back as a kid, as a teenager, your etapa de rebeldía,
Yeah.
14, 15, and you're boom back in Mexico, like coming from Cali, coming from the states where it's a whole different vibe, and then
High
boom,
school.
órale way.
Yeah. High school was, it was bomb over there. It was 6 months. It was bomb. And then came here, and the toughest thing that happened to me was the language. I really didn't know how to speak Spanish. It was hard for me. It was hard. Couldn't even pronounce words. They tell me something, I'm all like, no, discúlpame, no te entiendo. O sea, can you speak a little bit slower? Or I had to tell my mom, like, qué me dice mi tío? Or qué dicen mis primas? So it was hard at the beginning. It was hard. And you know, people here in Mexico, they clown on you because you can't pronounce the words. You can't speak good in Spanish, so people were clowning on me. My own family were clowning on me. Say this, and I'm like, no, I can't. I can't say it.
So it's
So
not the thing is it's also like it's not just the language. Son los ñeros, güey, de la manera que
yeah,
hablan, güey. It's
they,
complete. It's like fucking. Oh,
they're slang.
just the slang. The slang is
They're
it's
slang.
no
And
mames. Yo
then they were
también.
saying like, "Tiramos 18." I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what's an 18? He's all like, the hell's an 18? And yeah, no, dice que le tires un paro. Pues, ¿qué es un paro? Que le ayudes. I'm like, oh, okay. And they get pissed. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
come on. Like, I've been here like what, like 2 weeks?
So how was that was adjusting, the language part. Pero cuando entraste a la prepa aquí, ¿cómo te fue?
Bad,
Y si hace que los pinches morrillos carrilludos, güey.
bad. Um, Not that it was cool at first, because you know, when you come, whenever you know everything, a product. They say, viene de Estados Unidos. No mames, ¿a poco viene de Estados Unidos acá?
Uh,
And then the teacher introduced me like, his name is Adali. He just came from the States, so he can't talk that. He understands Spanish, but he can't talk it. And everybody was on me, bro. You're from the States, vienes de Estados Unidos. No mames, qué chido, carnal. Cuando dices un paro, aquí estamos. Y yeah, like whatever. Yeah, hey, can you help me on my with my English homework? Yeah, I got you. No worries. And then teacher says, you know what? La típico. Hey, be quiet. I'm gonna do my class, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say something, and you're gonna write it down on your notebooks. So that fool was starting to speak, to talk, and everybody's in chinga. Todos estaban en chinga, writing, and I'm all like, what the hell? Y dice, ¿tú qué? No, es que yo no sé escribir español. Like, what? Like, yeah, no sé escribir español. Um, I can't write in Spanish. Can't read in Spanish. I rarely can talk in Spanish, so it's hard for me. So I'm sorry. And
yeah.
at first he thought I was bullshitting him. We could curse, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He thought he was like bullshitting me. He's all like, it's sister. I listen, serio, like, yeah, I'm talking like, yeah, like, yeah, in serio, like, yeah, like I'm serious about this. And she's all like, damn, like after school, I'll see you at that one store over there, and I'm gonna teach you how to speak. I'm gonna teach you Spanish. So I
Ah, qué
got you, no
chido,
worries.
güey.
I'm like, damn, that fool was hella cool. It was hella cool.
Oh yeah, shit.
Uh,
He took time out of his own day, like yeah, libre,
hmm
to help you out.
Help me out.
Para es pinche parote, güey.
Hey, and I will
Um,
never forget that fool. His name was Tomas, the Maestro Tomas.
so entonces sacaste tu prepa aquí, and then you went to college.
Yeah, I went to college actually two times. I actually went to college over there in Veracruz. Veracruz. I lived there for around like 4 or 5 years.
¿Y sacaste tu licenciatura o?
Nah, nah. It's you know me. I like to party. I like to you know I went there that first semester. Yeah, like bien motivated. Shit, this shit's gonna guarantee my life. This shit's gonna give me a good job and things like that. So it went passing, and I just like back like, man, this ain't for me. The school was never for me. School was never for me, and so I just in fifth semester, I'm like, you know what, it's over. Like it's over. Like nah. And Bebe, Luis,
Mhm.
I one time I came here in vacations and he told me, hey, you want to work like in some call center? I'm like, yeah, how much they paying? Well, they're paying around like 3,800, 4,000 every quincena. I'm like, that's good. Back in the day. I'm
Mhm.
talking about like 2013. That's good money. Like just I'll think about it because I'm just over a year and a half to finish school and I'll see. So I came back to Veracruz and I'm like, the fuck I'm doing here? I just rather make money. I rather make money because my dad used to pay me for the school and he used to give me a hundred pesos. And I'm like wasting all that money. I'm like, no, I want more money. I want more money. So
No sé.
like fuck it. I'm going back. I'm going to Mexico City and see what's up with this job. So I came here and I told
Okay,
Bebe,
¿y a dónde te metiste? What was the first one?
I went to no, Teletech, actually Teletech. You know,
Joseph.
I guess everybody goes it's the first call center. And
Yeah, it's high school, bro. It's high school
it's high school there.
for call center crowd.
And then went there. I got the job. I was hired for Dish,
Mm.
but my grandpa took me there. So the day that I had to show up, it was at 7 a.m. So I didn't know the system here. So I thought it was like whatever, like I'll leave at 6:30. I'll be there like fast. Las combis iban bien llenas. They didn't want to pick me up, and I got going into like 7:10. Went to the subway. Damn, subway. It's
Packed.
hard. It's ugly in Pantitlan. So shitload of people. You have to push. And I'm like, no quiero ser grosero. Like, no, you have to push to get in. So got there, like, got in, got robbed that day. They took out my phone from my pocket.
Eso es lo que te iba a
And
decir.
uh-huh. Damn. I got lost. No sabía cómo llegar. So chiste que llegué a Teletech like around 11. And I'm like, no,
Pero
no te
tú,
puedes.
pero tenías buen pretexto, ¿no? Te asaltaron.
Sí, le dije, es que I'm new in the city. I got robbed. And he's like, le digo, no puedes inventar otros pretextos. Es el pretexto de siempre de todos. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Nah, I'm going back to school. I don't need this. Fuck this shit. So I came back to my grandpa's house. And then Bebe told me like, "What's up?" Like, fuck this shit. Like, you know what? I quit. Let's go to Telvista, and I'm gonna show you how to get there, so you won't get lost. So I applied there, got in. JP John Paul went with
Uh-huh.
me. There's Kevin.
Yeah.
He just got here. He was like 4 months from the States, and we applied there. We got the job for T-Mobile. Actually, we were the seventh wave. The seventh wave. So me and this fool, like I would wait on him, he was waiting on me. So we were always going together at work.
Okay.
And we got there, and it was my first call center. It was first call center. So I was there like 3 months. We went nesting. I didn't know shit. I don't know. I really don't know. So we got fired. Now I gained the metrics. They offered me Metro PCS and Tel Vista, but I'm like, nah, I'm tired about this. I don't like the call centers. And then Peter told me, fuck it, let's go to Teletech. And like, fuck it, let's go. And I was rehireable. I was rehireable there. And I got the job for Dish. And that's where I met you, Hector, the
Mm-hmm.
homie. And I liked it there. It was back to back stressful, but it was cool. It was cool. I say that's like high school or like again like high school, going back to high school.
Yeah, I got away with a lot of shit until it's like, because my numbers were always good, you know, like I
Uh-huh.
was good, but because I was sober for a while, but when I started drinking and shit,
Uh-huh.
because I was sober and I was even like working out with Mike downstairs in the
Mm-hmm.
gym, pero cuando empecé a pistear, güey, valió verga, güey.
So para abajo, ¿ah?
So, entonces, ya que me jalaban todos, güey, like en veces me ponía en hold or whatever the fuck is called.
Aux, ¿no?
Yeah, me ponía en aux, güey, or whatever, me deslogueaba, güey, a la verga.
Sí.
Nomás, así descuidadamente y pum, me iba al bar, güey, me iba a los bars.
Pues ahí luego estaba, luego
Ahí en
like
corto, güey, iba, güey, me chutaba una cubeta, lo que sea, güey, ya me regresaba, güey, pum. Log back in, güey, start taking calls and shit. Ya cuando me empezaba así como a dar el bajón, güey, me deslogueaba otra vez y me iba otra vez, güey. Pum, you know what I mean?
yeah,
O
fuck it.
daban ATO, güey, y a la verga, vámonos.
Vámonos.
Y ya, one of my cuñado's friends, he was a supervisor there, and like we had started to get cool. So ya ese güey le marcaba, güey, o le mandaba texto like, hey, bro, I had ATO, güey. Is there ATO still? And he's like, no. He's like, you already fucked up. I'm like, nah. He's like, can you come back to work? I was like, I can, but like,
I'm already
I don't want
uh-huh.
to. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, nah, just don't even come back, bro. I got you. I'll sign you out. Like, all right, cool. Yeah, you know?
That's what's up.
Y así, or like I'd go MIA, fool, like faltaba un chingo, güey. Y no me corrían, güey, you know, like
Me tiraban paro.
me tiraban paro. But it's because I had good numbers, you know, like I
Yeah.
would get my sales in. Like I was good, bro. I was,
All that, the chart green, I still remember.
so like I was doing the shit. I just me valía verga, güey, you know, like
Okay.
entonces, but yeah, so it was Teletech. Teletech is just like a stepping stone for everybody. I think everybody, in high school, bro, like I remember one person told me, like, I'm just here to get my 6 months and then I'm gonna go play at ICE.
Get the
Porque fue
experience.
cuando empezó pegando ICE that
Sí,
everybody was like, ICE,
sí.
ICE, ICE.
Nice.
I was like, immigration?
Immigration.
Nah,
Uh-huh.
fool.
Everybody say that. Immigration, like, yeah. Like, what? No, it's sales.
It's a travel company.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, all right, cool. And then like I think I was supposed to go apply, but I never did, bro. Porque salió el otro jale cuando fuimos
Ajá.
con Piri y todo eso.
Get Hector.
Porque fui, because the homeboy that referred me, way, his name is Brian. He's back in New York right now. Because that was a citizen. Pero ese güey me recomendó. So as soon as I sent my CV and I talked to the dude over the phone, I got an interview. And then like, like I met up with him and shit, and boom, boom, boom. And I was like, hey, are you still hiring? You got open slots?
Uh-huh.
And he's like, yeah, we need agents. I was like, well, look, I got people for you. I was like, native English, what's up? He's like, shoot him. I was like, bet. Y así como fui saliendo, I was calling Shorty and I was calling Petey, like, hey, bro, así, you're gonna get this call, take it. He's gonna give you the info, boom, 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 get you the interview, y arre. And Petey's like, oh, yeah, paisas, ya está.
Sí.
And then Shorty andaba en Nuevo Laredo. Se había ido a ver su
Se fue para
familia.
allá. Sí.
So he's like, fuck, fool. He's like, I'm over here right now. And I was like, well, tell him to schedule it out. Because the wave doesn't start till this day. He's like, all right, I'll be back. So si alcanzó el carnal, güey. He had his interview, boom, boom, boom. And then on our first day, güey, pues llega our boss, güey, and he's calling everybody bitches and shit. And then Shorty's all pissed, bro, que ya se quería salir. And I'm like, hey, chill.
Hold on.
Aguántale, güey, aguántale. I know what this is. Chill, bro. Y Petey empezó just asking questions and shit. And I was just looking at Petey because it was packed, full. It was a shitload of people. Entonces no alcanzamos a sentarlos juntos, güey. Si no, yo lo hubiera callado, güey. You know what I mean?
Sí.
So like me and Shorty are like on this side, Petey's on this side. Petey was sitting by the homeboy that referred me on that side. So he's asking questions, y este güey le está contestando, and they're going back and forth, and I'm just like,
así como de cóllate, güey.
Yeah, and eso, they're like, all right, we're gonna take a small break, and this and that, and this and that. Y tú. Come with me. Petey, the other homeboy. But we're thinking like, because they were the ones that were answering and asking questions. We're like, damn, these niggas los van a jalar pa. Thinking it was good, you know what I mean? Like,
certified. They just certified.
Fuck, bro. And Shorty's like, they're good, bro. He was asking questions. That's good. And I was like, chill out, fool. Just, I was like, I don't like it that he's calling us bitches too. I was like, but just chill, wait. Aguanta. So yeah, we fucking go on break, way. We went around the corner, bought something to drink. Y estaba como una tendita and like a little sandwich spot. So we got some sandwiches and shit and this and that. We're just chilling. And then when we go back, fool, we don't see them. But we thought they pulled them upstairs. So we go back to the main floor where we were at. Y seguimos, güey, baja otra vez el güey, he's giving us a little fucking pitch, and he's telling us what's up, and los horarios and all that shit. Everything sounds cool, fool. And then plus, it was like $3,500 a week, güey.
Damn, good.
So we're like, call me bitch, bro. It's cool. I don't give a
call
fuck.
Me whatever, but
pay me. You know what I mean? So we're just like, all right, yeah, cool, whatever, tax free. All right, cool, whatever. Right. Boom. So ya salimos, güey. Salimos como a las 5 pasaditas, güey. And we even waited, bro. We're like, fuck.
So with these fools?
Nah, when we start hitting up Petey, start calling Brian and shit. And they're like, nah, bro, we got fired. I was like, how the fuck you get fired? And you're not even hired, bro.
Like,
he's like, we're talking too much. We were asking too many questions. I was like, CPD need to shut the fuck up. But yeah, they're like, nah, we're at ice. We're at ice. We're good. I'm like, all right. But Simon, güey.
Yeah, I remember that day. That fool came, PD came, and he's like, bro, like you always like this, bro. I got some sick ass job, but guess what? I didn't get hired, but the homies, Alvaro and Hector, those fools got hired. So, and they're making good ass money, and so like, fuck it, just apply again. Like, I thought with this, and that's I guess he went to ICE or something like that. I don't remember. That was like a long time ago, like 5-6 years ago.
He went to. You're right. He went to Tela with Johnny. Did you ever meet Johnny?
Yeah, I remember that fool.
So he went with Johnny, y de ahí se abrió a
Monterrey.
Or some shit,
Yeah, he was making good money there too.
Yeah,
nano money.
Yeah, so, when he came back, and then the time that he was out here in Querétaro también, I seen him a couple times and shit. He went to me and Shorty, we were renting a condo. Y le cayó el condo al depa, güey. Bueno, teníamos un depa ahí. And andábamos en la peda, güey.
Party, yeah, it's party. Yeah.
Pero yeah, so back on track.
Yeah, and So I what was it in Teletech? I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Didn't like the call centers back to back, all stress, and I quit. Just 3 months. I was there 3 months.
But you
Eh,
had, but you had already, but we were, so you had gone from Teletech, you had quit, then you went with Kevin to
Vista.
Vista, and then you got fired because of the metrics,
Uh-huh.
and then you went into PCS Metro
No, they
or
offered me
no,
Metro PCS, but
pero
I'm
no lo
like,
tomaste.
nah. Like working with cell phones because I was in the campaign with T-Mobile, and like no, again with cell phones, and I need something else. And homeboy told me just go to Teletech. The company's Dish. And I'm like, oh shit, Dish. Like I like TV. I had Dish in the States. We had Dish Latino, paisans for
Yeah.
my mom and dad. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in. So I did the interview. I got in. I told him about the incident. I got lost, and I just quit. And he said, no, it's cool. It's cool. No, no worries. We'll give you a second chance. So I got in there, did the training, certified, and worked there for 3 months. 3 months. Those back to back. You know, I think you remember how that dish
Mhm.
worked. I had a night shift from 2 to 11, so I really didn't mind because of the subway. So you go there, it's never packed. You come from work, it's never packed. So I like the schedule. Um,
Sí,
but
más que
damn,
ya estabas alcanzando
uh-huh.
el último, ¿no?
Sí,
El último ya
uh,
vacío. ¿Y te
but
ibas al último vagón o qué?
nah, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? At first I did. At first I did. I told my cousin, I'm like, hey, what's up with this? He said, no, es el vagón de los, ahora sí, de los putos. I'm like, what? No wonder people were looking at me all funny. Yeah, me acuerdo, tengo una anécdota de eso. Like, no wonder people were looking at me funny. And yeah, I heard things,
Yeah,
stories.
not to interrupt, bro. So for the
Uh,
people that don't know, in Mexico City, el último vagón de los metros is where all the gay people are, all the gay dudes are. I mean, like they go in there and they hook up, they do some wild shit. There's like YouTube stories on it. There's a shitload
yeah,
of fucking info on it, like videos and shit.
just
Just the
Google
shit
it.
that, yeah, just Google or just YouTube
You,
it.
you know cómo le dicen el vagón del amor.
Ándale, ándale, come on.
Yeah, so you have a chance, eres curioso, you can check it out.
You're in Mexico City. You want to explore the wild side? There you
It's
go.
every day. It's every day. So
It's
it's
every day.
from 5 a.m. to 11:30. So if you
Mhm.
want to check it out, it's una experiencia única. And
Sí, es
so
única.
tell me about it. I saw wild things there. It's some other topic. And yeah, and worked there for 3 months, and I was in the car. I know I was calling, and I'm like, realmente yo voy a hacer esto por vida. Like taking the call, like I'm gonna be working this for a living and taking calls about bitch ass customers complaining about their bills that the signal's not working. You know what? I was in the call. I just disconnected the call, hanged up on the customer, get that headset, and I told the supervisor, you know what? Thank you for the support, everything, but I'm quitting. No, no, don't quit. Like, no, I'm quitting. My shift ended at 11. It was like around. It was a Saturday. I remember it was a Saturday. It was 8. It was at 8 p.m. And I'm like, you know what? Hell no. Like I'm going back to school. I can't do this. So I was on the website and aquí en esa es una universidad que se llama la UTN. I
Mhm.
had marketing and I liked it. I liked it. So went there and I see what's up. And I turned in my paper, talked to my mom, like, no, this time it's gonna be serious. This time it's gonna be serious. I'm not gonna be bullshitting. I'm not gonna drink. I'm not gonna do party. I'm just gonna be main focus at school. So se dio la oportunidad, and I got in. My mom and dad told me we're gonna pay the school for you, but no more bullshitting for you no more. Like, no, I got you. So first semester, I did good. I even won a scholarship.
Okay.
The scholarship was at instead of paying the 1,400 cada cuatrimestre, you only pay a peso. So I was doing good. Second semester, I didn't do that good, but I still got the scholarship half price. So they paid 700 pesos for that.
Okay.
Third semester, I ran up to some teacher. Uh, I don't know why the people are like this, but once they hear you talking in English, they see you a different way. I
Hmm.
don't know. I don't know if that happens to you. Um,
Well, they're usually intimidated by me, but
mhm, yeah, you're like 6'2", you're big, and
ven todo pinche.
tatuado acá. But you're a nice guy. You're a nice guy, and so that's what I was talking with Kevin actually. I was talking with Kevin. That he told me there was gonna be a party on the weekend, and he wanted me to go. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, like whatever, like yeah, I'll go. I'm at school right now. I'll return the call like in 30 minutes. And that teacher was coming. Like, you speak Spanish? You speak English? I'm like, yeah, I actually we're living there in California. And like he's like, okay, but he saw me with that look, like you know, what's up with this fool? Like lo tiré de loco. And next day I had class with that fool, with that teacher, and he was talking shit. He was talking shit to me, like las indirectas, indirectas. And I'm like, what happened, teacher? Like, what happened? Solache, that's his name, Professor Solache. He said, "Psst." No, he's talking like I hate people from the States. I hate gabachos. I hate Americans. Like, fool, like, bro, like, I'm not American. Like, can't you see my color?
Yeah.
Brown skin, dark, I'm dark. Like, mucho nopalote. Like, come on, like, cut me slack. And that fool, and that teacher, he flunked me. He flunked me. He looked for the option and me reprobó. So ahí en la UTN, went to repruebas. You have a chance to make up that
Esa
yeah,
materia.
esa materia, make it up, and you pay 150. You take the test, and that determines if you pass it, you go on. If you don't, the models you can't pass the second that was in fourth semester, third or fourth semester. And the cool thing about your teacher doesn't do the test, a different teacher does it.
Yeah, you go through somebody else.
Uh-huh. For, and for my bad luck, that teacher, that my master Sulache, his homeboy was the teacher who was gonna do it. So you
So
say cut,
también.
so cut me slack, let me do the test for him. And so I came, it was early. He put me at 7 a.m. You know that I'm not a morning person. He says, if you come in late within 10 minutes, repruebas el examen. You failed the test. So I woke up, I took a shower, got the combi, got there like at 6:30. I was just waiting on my test, and he's like, "Ay, look, it's a milagro que estás temprano." I'm like, yeah, because my school, like, si me interesa la escuela. So I did a test, and he bullshitted me. Like, he bullshitted me. Nothing, like, on the test, we didn't see nothing what we saw in his class. Nothing at all. And I got up, I'm like, what's up with this? Dice, guarda silencio, do your test. Like, ¿cuándo vimos esto? O sea, nunca vimos esto. Dice, guarda silencio, do your test. I'm like, you know what? I'm done. Like, I'm I'm fucked. I'm fucked. So I'm like, there's another way. Like, I told him straight, like, we're in Mexico. And I told him, like, there's another way. Like, I got money. Like, how much, cuánto me va a costar mi calificación? Dice, no, yo no me vendo. Yo no me vendo. Dice, pues let me talk to the teacher. Let me talk to the principal and see what's up. So I went upstairs with the principal, and there was a lot of people like crying, like, no, por favor, no puedo reprobar, acá no puedo perder la beca y acá. Y si tú qué haces aquí, no es que el examen que me hizo el maestro, I don't remember the other teacher's name, but vengo por la materia de I remember del maestro Solache. He's all like, sorry, if you flunk it, vas a tener que, ahora sí vas a reprobar y vas a tomar otra vez
Desde el
el
principio.
semestre, ajá, desde el principio. And what about the other, las otras materias? It's all like, I'm sorry, you have to take them again. I'm like, no, I can't. So like, let me just think about it, and that's where the opportunity where AT&T came. Like, you know what? Like, I don't like call centers, but they're paying 15,000 a month, and I, I'm gonna take the chance. I'm gonna take the chance. So I sent my information to them. They called me that night. They told me like, are you able to come tomorrow for the interview? I'm like, yeah, yeah,
But,
I'm in.
but before you get any further on that, but cuando pasó eso, like, how did your parents react? Because they were
They didn't
already
know.
in, huh? They
They
didn't
didn't
know.
know. They didn't know. I didn't want to tell them. I didn't want to tell them. Ese miedo
Yeah,
de
because
decir,
they were
ajá,
like really invested that you were and happy. I
sí,
bet that you were back in school, that you were doing
sí,
good, that you had gotten scholarships and shit
ajá,
or las medios becas and whatever. So they were really, really fucking in it. You're like, they're like, oh, this is mi hijo a huevo, que
sí,
this and that.
ya por fin agarró el pedo este güey. Because, I always
Yeah.
fuck up at school. I got kicked out at, I got kicked out at middle school. So there, let's stay away. Like, he's doing good. He's doing positive things. So I went to AT&T. I applied. I was at in la combi. They gave me information. They told me like, can you the best person down tomorrow? I'm like, yeah. At what time? At 11. At the interview, they told me, okay. The second step is that go to some small room. Talk about your cell phone. What's the best thing about your cell phones? Talk about. I had an LG back then. No, I like my phone like that, like for 15 minutes. And I finished it, and they told me in a week we're gonna be contacting you. Like, yeah, okay. We're gonna send you an email. So I was at school. I was at school trying to save my place so I could go there. And the principal told me, you know what? Talk to the teacher. He has the final word. Todavía no suben las calificaciones del extraordinario. That's how they call it here. When
Mhm.
you fail the semester, you got the second chance to do that. And he's like, pues habla con el maestro and he told me what's up. And the teacher was cutting me slack. He was like, okay, I like you, but the thing is that I don't like people from the states, so I really don't want to hear you speaking in English anymore. And I told him like teacher, like Maestro Solache, I really don't want to sound like a dick, but my first language, I could say my first language was English because
I grew up
I
over there.
I grew up there since 3, so I went to kindergarten, elementary, um, middle school, 6 months of high school. My phone is in English, my TV's in English, everything, all my things are in English. So I'm sorry, it's gonna be tough, but I don't guarantee you anything. So that's what was bitching about it, and I got the notification on my phone that from AT&T, like, congratulations, you're hired. Bring your papers to the site tomorrow. And I'm like, ¿qué crees? Like, I don't need this school. I don't need you. I'm gonna make more money than you. Look, me contrataron de AT&T, 15,000 every per month. So,
Cállese los hocico, perro.
ajá, digo, no, le dije, vais a chingar a su madre, bien que hacer. ¿Qué? And I left. And then went to AT&T, and I could say it's the best best call center there. And
You've been there a while now, right?
I don't work anymore, but I got there. I worked there for 3 years. For 3 years,
3 years.
3 years. People are gonna say it's back to back, it's stressful, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Um, I had multiple schedules. There's you if you want if you work there, de volada te suben de puesto, de volada, back office, MSTs, de volada. If you don't miss, the clever the thing is that don't miss, and don't be late. Even though you have shitty ass metrics, if you have a good attendance, ya con eso lo haces, con
Mm.
eso lo haces. And the thing I had good ass metrics, but the thing it was attendance, it was attendance, and y ya con eso, they give out good prices. I won 2 TVs actually. I put them on Facebook.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
I got me dieron like a little box that for a
¿Y
vacaciones
cuándo te tardaste en decirles a tus papás
about
lo de la
school
escuela?
when I got hired when I got hired in AT&T. Le digo, ¿qué crees? Ya no voy a la escuela, se me contrataron a AT&T. Le digo, no, ¿cómo crees? Le digo, no, no, espérate, antes que me digas algo, voy a ganar más que una persona profesional. No, I don't believe you. Like, no, for reals. You're gonna see my paycheck. You're gonna see my paychecks. Y boom, when I got the paycheck, it was 5,500 at first. At first,
Yeah.
le digo, mira, dice, no, pues échale ganas. ¿Y qué onda con la escuela? No, me di de baja temporalmente, pero en un año junto un dinero y el resto les tocó la escuela. They didn't believe me. And it was true. Like, nah, I'm not coming back to school. I'm not coming back to school. I'm making good money here. And
But you never told them like
what
what
happened?
really happened at the school.
No, I didn't. I did because I was gonna tell them se iba a hacer ahora sí, una legata, like you lied me on the face, you like I didn't believe you, you still told me that you were gonna do things, so we pushed that thing apart because
Mhm.
I feel kind of like right now shitty because I lied them into the face, but things happen
Also,
and
up to right now, they still don't know exactly.
they don't know, they
They
try,
don't know.
uh-huh, they don't know. It's wrong though. I know I understand it's wrong, but it is what it is. And they got excited, like, ahora sí, pues no vas a faltar, no vas ahora sí, pues que te corran el trabajo. O sea, ya tienes a decent job. And I liked it. I liked it. That's why I stayed there for 3 years. And one of the cool things, I don't know, I hope that your listeners do, that the clever thing is, AT&T that te reportan todo. O sea, no es like some other call centers that they avoid taxes, they avoid tus
Yeah,
semanas cotizadas.
buscan la
Ajá,
manera de chingarte a ti y chingar a
sí,
algo.
o
Yeah.
sea, tu antigüedad, like some other call centers, they tell me like, hey, sign in this contract. So it's nothing, we're just estamos cambiando la razón social. And here in AT&T, they never do that. So tus semanas cotizadas, ahí decía AT&T Services, Group Services, y ahí tu Afore subía, tus puntos de Infonavit, o sea, everything was legit there. So everything was cool. And then una vez chequé mi Infonavit, y dice, no, pues ya llevas 116 puntos. Like, shit, I could get a house. Like, I'm gonna see what's up. Este, Magically, I don't know, like everything estuvo todo a mi favor or something. A week when I saw that, una gente de Infonavit came to the building and saying like, hey, I can offer you these type of houses. Give me your information. Yeah, and I posted my information. They called me like a week. Congratulations, you qualify for a big house, not the small house in Infonavit, it's a big house. I'm like, when do you have time to go and see the houses? They offered me one in Huehuetoca and another one in Zumpango. And I have family in Huehuetoca. And let's go Huehuetoca. But the houses they were
Ujú.
shitty. They were shitty. Like, is there another option?
Entonces, para
It's
allá está algo culerito, ¿no?
see, and it's far. It's hella far. Las Casetas, it's far. You say I'm gonna get you it's not that close, but it's the transportation is kind of faster. I bought this Supango. I'm like, yeah, let's see the houses. And they showed me the houses, 2 stories, 3 bedrooms. Yeah, I'm like, that's what's up. And it's like, yeah, I like it here. When we do the paperwork, we do the paperwork, and I got the house. I got the house because thanks from AT&T, they gave me the house, and then after that, creo que Amelo comes in, the president. He changes the airport from Texcoco. He moves out towards Santa Lucia. So from the house from Santa Lucia, it's 20, 15, 20, 20 trip there. So I'm like, damn, like I'm gonna have the airport by the house. So sube la casa, and
Yeah.
that's what's up. Like that's why I was ready to AT&T because of them, because of the house.
Entonces right now you still live in Nessa, or you living at your
So
house?
I live in Nessa. I'm living in Nessa. Over there at the house, since it's new, the internet is shitty there. At the moment, there's no water because la bomba se se descompuso. So right now,
O
to be
todavía te van y te dejan pipazos, ¿no?
sí, pipazos. But nah, I'd rather stay here in Essence with my family, with the homies. My grandpa, he's 90, so I still want to quiero convivir con
Okay.
él until one. I don't know. Hopefully, he never dies, but convivir con él hasta que me la dure.
Uh-huh.
And right now, got fired from AT&T. Got fired from them. Their politics is that every 6 months you have to fire people. Para que no queden en antigüedad. So they caught me with the call, supposedly lying to the customer, but the customer told me that she couldn't pay her bill on the app, near on the IVR. So I waived the $5 fee, and that's what they told me. You can't waive the $5 fee. Like the customer just told me that she can't pay on the app on the IVR. She's having problems. That's why she's calling us. And I checked her history. She never called about that. She always made her payments on the app or on the IVR. So it's the first time. Oh, you can't do that. So COBC, you might get terminated. So so I was working at the home. I was in the home office. Supervisor calls me in like, hey, guess what? We did a meeting. I'm really sorry to tell you this, but you're not gonna have home office anymore until the next 6 months. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, can you turn in the equipment tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, I'll be there. So I turn in the equipment, and a supervisor comes in and tells me like, hold on. They go, I'm really sorry to tell you this, but you're terminated. I'm like, why? Because of the COBC that they put you. I'm like, why? Is the first time I have like 3 years working here. Is the first time I get a COBC. I heard about other folks have COBC 6, 7 COBCs, and they don't do that. They're not
You don't
fired.
get terminated.
Uh huh. I'm really sorry about that. They say I'm like shit. It's May, right? Yeah. I joked around. Este es el momento de que ustedes corran a la gente, que corren a la gente masiva. So I'm part of the game, right? And he's just laughing. I'm like, yeah, I feel you. I know your politics. So cuando voy por mi finiquito, and they told me you talk to the lawyer right now, and they tell you what's up. And went to the lawyer. She told me like in give me 1 week, and I'll calculo todo to your money. So I want the apps. I'm like, shit, I'm like for 3 years. I got 18 days of vacations. It's around $80,000, 80,000 pesos. So I'm down with this. I'm down with this. I went there to the place. She offered me 13,000 pesos. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, you're firing me. No, I hear in the contract says that you quit. You quit on your own. So people are listening. People who work in the call centers, listen and pónganse chingones, because they told me like, no, aquí sabes que te van a que tú dices de baja. I'm like, no, I got fired. I got fired from my supervisor, from the OM. I don't remember her name, but the supervisor, my supervisor, is Jamilet. And no, I can't. And he said like, no, don't do this. Like, just firmalo, and within 3 months you can come back to work. And I'm like, I doubt it. Like, no, like you're bullshitting me. And like another call center where it pays that good, American Express, but I think they're to hire you takes around 3 or 4 weeks, or no months, right?
No, it depends, bro.
Uh huh.
Because when I applied there, I got to the basically to the last round of interviews and shit, and it was all within like a month.
A month. Because they
Yeah.
told me about like 3 months. I'm like, I can't be without a job within 3 months. Going back to Teletech, they're making 4,000. I got the house. I got bills to pay. I can't afford again these type of jobs. So I told her, like, you know what, te voy a firmar, pero en 3 months seguro sí, seguro es contratable. Te dejo mi número acá, seguro sí. So I'm like, fuck it, just give me 13,000 then. From 70,000 to 13,000. But that's 13,000 was mi sueldo y 5,000 de finiquito. So I'm like, fuck it, let's go. Like, filmé y acá puse las huellas, everything. And then me fui a sites. The pay was around 4,000 pesos. I'm like, no, I can't be making that money. But I can't be making that money. So I stayed there for 3 months. My sister was working in Imperion,
Mm-hmm.
TPM. She's all like, hey, I got you a job collections. They're paying 70 the hour. You're gonna be working 10 hours. You're gonna have if it's from Monday to Friday, you got weekends. I'm like, damn, but that's a good ass job. How much is the pay? 7,200. You can make overtime. So I got in there and I lasted there. I'm still working for them right now.
How much are you making there?
Right now the campaign got due to COVID. Due to COVID, cerró la campaña on January. But I was making 7,400 with overtime. 7,400 minus the house I'm paying 3,300, so 4,200. That's what's up, and it's not back to back. You do outbound calls,
And
so
that's
I
this is a quinzena, right?
yeah, la quintana 4,200
Oh,
plus
so you're
bonus,
making like 14, 15 a month.
uh plus bonus, which is 3,000.
Oh, okay.
So it's quintana bonus and quintana. So it's 4,200, 3,000, and 4,200. So
Y ya
that's
no, ya no trataste de comunicarte con la abogada de AT&T.
yeah. I was gonna go there right now. Her name
Puro.
is Stephanie. Que
Ajá.
chinga su madre. Que chinga su madre TNT, más bien. The reason why I say this, I went there and I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, vengo a ver si eres contratable. No, no eres contratable. I'm like, what the hell? You told me. You told me. No, discúlpame, pero no soy yo. Esas son políticas de arriba. What the fuck? Like, why? No, es que no tengo información. Pues déjame hablar con los meros meros. Déjame hablar con Adrián Ponce. Adrián Ponce es el OM. Dice, habla con él mínimo que me diga, o sea, que no se encuentra. And send a message to my managers. I'm like, why am I not rehireable? Like, come on, I had the best metrics. I always have weekends because there's a bit every 3 months they do a bit according to your metrics. You could go ahead and pick your schedule.
Mhm.
So I always had el horario estelar from 7 to 5:30 with weekends off. Always, always. When I was in the tight budget, I había business. You could do business there. So he's like, hey, te vendo mi horario, but I want 3,500, and people will pay for it. People will pay for it. So sometimes I used to do business with that. I told him like, hey, can you check? Like I always have weekends. I always have weekends. And he's like, no, I'm sorry. So I'm like, ¿sabes qué, güey? Tú y tu pinche AT&T que vayan a chingar a su puta madre. And I just, like, pues estoy bien aquí, estoy bien aquí. Entonces la campaña se va en December due to COVID. Supposedly that's what they told us. We got transferred to a campaign called Autonomy. We rent Teslas, but it's the best job ever because you only take 2 calls a day. 2 calls a day. 2 calls a day. You're always on Facebook. You're always on Netflix. You always it's from 9 to 7. You don't do shit. Actually, you don't do shit at all. You don't do shit. Yesterday and it's from Monday to Friday. You have to go on Saturday, a Saturday per month. So me tocó a mí ayer on Saturday, and
Mhm.
I didn't take no calls at all, no calls. So I was watching Netflix, YouTube. I was watching your podcast actually.
Okay.
Don't do shit. That's what's up. A lot of people talk shit about TKM, Imperion, but it's cool there. It's cool there. Yeah, next week cumplo el año. Next week cumplo el año.
I think it's just depends on like what everybody's looking for, no?
Ajá.
Like
So,
what you want.
y
Um,
tu paycheck siempre está ahí, o sea, nunca don't bullshit. Because a lot of people say that they'll pay you. They'll pay you. I never had issues with the paycheck. Never, never, never. And it's really cool. It's chill there. Chill. Everybody I never heard about people getting in fights every day. The cool thing about that you can get fucked up and they won't tell you anything. Literally at work, my homeboy was drinking in piso with his hands, and they don't tell him nothing. Mientras tú sacas la chamba, te puedes poner marihuano, te puedes poner pedo, te puedes meterte chingada y media, pero sácame la chamba y no hay pedo. That's the cool thing about there. So if people listen to it, that's the right place to be.
All right, so you have your house now. You're at a decent job. What else are you working for? Like, o en qué más
Pues
estás
ahorita,
así?
yo personalmente, I used to party hard. I used to party hard, hard, hard. That's why nunca subí el puesto de AT&T, because I always miss out on Mondays. Me gustaba empedarme, me gustaba pues loquear, y que sé,
Ujú.
loquear y una peda de Friday, Monday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, pues on Saturday, like at 2 a.m., like, sabes que ya estuvo, güey. I gotta work tomorrow. I always had a schedule from 7 to 5:30. I couldn't wake up. I woke up at 11, and I'm like, shit, like, what the fuck I'm doing with my life? Is that like, it's the weekend, get fucked up, don't sleep, and go back to miss out, go work on Tuesday, not making enough money. So I hit the rock bottom. I hit rock bottom. My girl left me. So what the fuck I'm doing with my life then? Got fired from AT&T. I'm like that, like rock bottom, actually rock bottom. Like me agüité. No entré de depresión, because I know, yo sé por qué llegué aquí. So I stopped drinking. I stopped drinking, and I'm just doing positive things right now. Like, o sea, un dinero extra que me caiga para la casa, para la casa. Las protecciones, pintar la casa. Right now, my main goals is quitar el piso y ponerle azulejo al
Okay.
piso. O sea, está chido la fiesta. Yo entiendo, o sea, de vez en cuando unas chelas, pero todo en exceso. Yo he visto gente que a mí me ha pasado que mi chava, ¿sabes qué? Le digo, soy yo o la fiesta. And I told her, like, hey, fuck you then. I'll get you back. And I never got her back. Siempre te la pasas de pinche briago, siempre, like, I can't be with something like that, somebody like that. Like, prefiero mil veces sus amigos que en vez de mí. O sea, no, 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 no. And, and that's where I reflexioné y le dije, ¿sabes qué? No, like, I'm gonna stop drinking. I'm gonna stop drinking. And I did. Llevo right now 3 months without drinking. 4 months, actually. 4 months. Sí, ahorita se cumplen, on the 29th cumplo los 4
That's good,
meses.
bro. Congrats.
Ajá.
I'm going on 16 months.
Oh, that's what's up. Es-
También me estaba pasando de verga, güey.
Sí.
Ya, pues ya sabes cómo somos, güey.
Sí, somos briagos, la neta, nos gusta la fiesta, y ahí sí me iba todo el dinero, o sea, you can say, like, living per paycheck. O sea, me
Yeah.
gastaba el dinero, pedía prestado for work, cobraba, le pagaba, me quedaba una lana. O sea, sabías, you're mentally like, I got 1,000 pesos, 1,000 pesos for beer. Fuck it. Fuck my money. I know next week voy a cobrar otra vez mi paycheck. And así tenía yo esa mentalidad.
Yeah.
Tenía esa mentalidad de que, fuck it, I'll fucked up those $1,000, 1,000 pesos, and then next week I'll get paid again. And I see every week, every week. And I have money, I tell the beer guy, dame fiado, güey, dame 500 pesos de cerveza, yo te lo pago next week. And he's like, yeah, I got you. All right, what's up? Y así, o sea, literally, like,
O sea, así como le pagabas lo que ya le debías,
ajá,
despuesito le pedías otra vez fiado, entonces it was
sí,
just a cycle.
sí,
O sea,
a psycho,
básicamente nunca salías del hoyo, no que siempre
sí, nunca
estabas.
salía.
Yeah.
Entonces, I saw my clothes started ripping, the shoes, like, I always like to be fly. Always, always, always.
Ujú.
And I'm like, my mom even told me, like, ya vis pantalones, ya se están rompiéndose de donde van las piernas. Y dice, like, damn, like, what's up with you? What's up with you? Like, no tienes metas en la vida, o sea, no tienes, o sea, I know you got your house, but tu house no tiene muebles, no tiene protecciones, no tiene nada tu casa, o sea, tu casa parece que está abandonada. And that got me, like don't you want to have a girl that like nobody's gonna a girl's not gonna see what's not gonna show interest that you're always getting fucked up every weekend. You're doing I don't know what the hell you're estás metiendo. Just, you know, about one that 3 days, you need that shit. You need that shit. And I'm like, damn, like, what's up with you? And that's where I'm reflecting right now. Like, yeah, she's right. She's right. Like, instead of wasting money on alcohol, on drugs, I could save that money and I could put that shit in the house. Buy me clothes, buy me shoes, buy me my things. Give me
Mm-hmm.
a car because wasting money being in the subway, it's fucking trash. I don't like it. I don't like it. Every day in the subway, I don't like it. Being in a combi, like you don't fit. Like la clásica, la señora gordota. Se sienta y se sienta así con los codotes, así como, like, come on, lady. Todavía no
Y
cabemos.
y pinche zorrillo.
Sí, y luego en el metro que los güeyes aquí, o sea, I'm sorry, but I had to say, aquí la gente de la Ciudad de México, la gente es bien puerca. People don't shower here. Not everybody, but the majority don't shower. Porque se me hizo tarde, porque salgo bien temprano del trabajo, porque tengo frío, o people like le da huevonada quitarse su suéter y they're sweating. No, 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 it's disgusting. It's disgusting. So, like right now, I'm gonna be focused on my things. They offered me right now a position to change campaigns. The campaign's called Frontier. You can make more money there. I heard people saying that they take 10 G's every paycheck on los bonos y todo eso. So they offered me that position because I told them like I need more money because the house payments are no se me hace complicado, pero sí
Tan pesaditos.
sí, o sea, I need more money. Ahorita I'm trying to get back with my girl. Uh, Instead buying shit like vamos de vacaciones a no sé a Puerto Vallarta, vamos a los pueblos mágicos, positive things, positive things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Oh, that's good, bro.
trying to get her back, and they offered me that job, and they told me like in 3 months, te podemos subir de posición. So are you down or not? I'm like, yeah. Le digo, le enseñé mi CV, curriculum.
Mm-hmm.
Show them that I worked for AT&T for 3 years. They even contact people from AT&T like he's good, but he fucks up on Mondays. So San Lunes, he takes San Lunes. So people don't know what San Lunes is. That people that don't show up at work
Yeah.
on Mondays.
But
And
your attendance is different here, right? So they can still, yeah.
yeah.
So they see that you've
Uh-huh.
improved your.
My
That's what's up,
attendance.
bro.
See, ya no falto. Ya for the occasion I'm at work. I help my. Well, we're only three at the campaign right now. We're only three, but if they have doubts and things like, yeah, I got you. Like, tell me, and we'll find a solution. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Leave that party thing. I'm gonna be 30 in October, so I think that ya eché mucha fiesta on my 20s. Ya eché mucha fiesta and just get my shit together. Get my shit together and try. Why not have a look for a supervisor position or not even a supervisor position, a OM position? Because
Okay.
I got the experience. I got the experience already. Working in a call center over 5 years. Creo que ya es tiempo, ¿no? De leave the phone and take that administration position. So trying to get that.
Yeah, like um because they're at my job because of they've been moving shit around and then people have been getting fired, well terminated. This last week, uh, I was helping out and taking calls, bro, and shit, and like I was supposed to start, or I was assigned to help out on a specific day, right? And I started the day before. I started the day early. Yo me conecté and shit, turn on the fucking thing, boom, boom, boom. Started taking calls, fool. In putiza way, it was like it started coming back to back, and I was
And
like,
back to
damn,
back, like
fuck,
shit,
pow, pow,
what?
pow. And I got the shit on one of my phones, right? So like it was to the point where like colgaba, way, and I wasn't even like putting down the phone. Ya estaba la otra, way.
Pum, cayó la
Boom. So I was,
llamada.
just boom, boom, boom. And then on uh on one of the chats, my team leader or whatever,
Ajá,
she's like, "Hey, who's this extension?" And I didn't see the message porque me tenían en chinga, way, like
sí.
I was doing the whatever the fuck I was doing the calls and shit. And then when I seen it, I was like, "Oh, that's me." Oh, because I went to lunch. Like I didn't even see the message. I went to lunch and it was like a few minutes right before I was coming back from lunch. Um, and I was just double checking my messages and my emails and shit, making sure that I'm not missing out on anything. And I see her message and I reply. I'm like, "Hey, that's my extension." I'm like, "What's wrong?" And then she's like, "You're doing really good, but you're not supposed to be taking calls today." I was like, "Shit." I'm like, "Well," I mean, I did. I was getting my ass kicked, like. So what's
Yeah,
up? Do I go back and take calls or? She's like, "Well, nah, you weren't supposed to." She's like, go do your other assignments."
just do your thing.
So I was like, "Oh, bet." So yeah, I went boom, and then but before that, I was making outbound calls more, like on specific issues and shit. So like like on a busy day, on a busy day, maybe like 20 outbound calls.
Y eso que no
No,
contestan algunos.
ajá, y eso que no te contestan. Um, Eso sí, like correos at the ass, así sí, mando
Yeah,
correos a lo güey,
sí, no.
a lo
Beast
idiota,
mode, beast
a
mode.
lo bestia. Pero like you said, like honestly, like if it was like a permanent position of like going back to taking calls, bro, nah,
Nah,
I'm already,
you get
like,
tired. You get tired. It
yeah.
gets old. It gets old. It gets old. And
But like if you're gonna raise my pay, if you're gonna give me a raise, I'll
on
take
mine,
calls. All
on
right.
mine. Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like how much you gonna
Yeah.
pay me? All right. Bet.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like right now, my main goal is just be there 3 months and
Simon.
to see get a higher position. Supposedly, normally you get hired. Well, the people told me over there in Frontier, 3 months, and si eres chingón, eres una bestia, you're team lead, so you're off the phone. You're like over there in T-Mobile, they call it red hats, floor support, yeah, just floor support. Yeah, aparte es un baro más. So
Yeah.
that's that's my short term goals. And I really don't see me working all my life in the call center. Um, like in the beginning of the podcast, I mentioned that we used to live over there in Veracruz. My dad hates it here, so he doesn't like the city. One of my main goals is get like a rancho over there, a ranch.
Okay.
Buy some cows, pigs,
Oh,
sheep.
so you wanna be a granjero and shit?
Sí, así, ranchero. Because I really don't like the city here neither. Like waking up, subway, combis, and the people. Like nah, I rather prefer the country. Over there in California, I was in Anaheim. It was a city too, so I'm used to the city. But I guess I'm tired of the city now.
Well, but I mean, you can't compare you can't compare a city from the states to a city down here.
No, it's way
Like
different.
it's way different. And then
Way
like even here, you can't compare like a city here. Like no puedes comparar como la ciudad de Querétaro a la ciudad de
mhm.
México. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I've been there, and
Yeah.
it's
O
I
como
say
la ciudad de Puebla o la
see.
ciudad de Toluca. You
Yeah,
know what
because
I
the
mean?
look it's I thought it was big there. I went there. I just went there like 2 or 3 months ago with my girl. Fuimos a recoger las escrituras, the papers from the house, and she told me like I thought it was different. I'm like, yeah, that was different too, but it's like a village here.
Hey, but it's it's bigger now. Like, like it's expanding because of,
Uh-huh.
but like you should have been there like even like 5, 6, 7 years ago. No mames, that shit was fucking.
A village, a
It's
small
como,
village?
yeah, it was just developing, like
Uh-huh.
it was just like, porque yo when I lived in Toluca, when I first got to Mexico, and en Toluca, güey, tienen la costumbre, güey, que if you ask for directions, they give you the wrong directions on purpose, güey. They
Where
send you in the opposite direction, güey. Culeros, güey.
yeah, that's myself.
So me la aplicaron, güey. Me la aplicaron downtown, güey. When I was I don't know if you heard my part of the story, like where I talk about mine. I was working this papeleria at the school.
Uh-huh.
Um, so there was a part that where before I got cool con un técnico de una compañía de las máquinas de copias and shit.
Yeah.
I would go to the Plaza de Tecnología en el centro para comprar los canisters de la tinta, los
Uh-huh. Yeah.
cartuchos and all that shit, or get them refilled. But like yo no conocía, güey, you know what I mean? So, muy apenas agarré el puto camión que me llevaba al centro, güey. You know what I mean? So, una vez llegué, I was lost, bro. I didn't know where the fuck this shit was, you know what I mean? So, like, started walking it, bro. Y nomás, like, just barely, like, following las instrucciones de mi tío, because he's the one that told me. But it was like, nomás, como, dale para acá, le vas a doblar, dale para allá, así. But it wasn't details. So I started asking around, fool, these motherfuckers sent me in the wrong direction, bro. So,
That's
like,
myself.
like, honestly, like, así, sin mentirte, güey, le caminé como unos 20 minutos, güey, in the wrong direction, güey. Casi le caminé, güey, saliendo del centro, güey. Hasta que I asked him, like, where the fuck is it, bro?
Like
Like,
it's wrong. Like
yeah, it is.
I have to distinctly
So,
say something's wrong here.
so pregunté de nuevo, güey, and I called my cousin, and then my cousin's like, where you at? Y él empecé a decir, y ese güey, pues, el centro es su mole, ¿no? Pues conoce el güey.
Sí.
So he's like, nah, mira, güey, así como, si te acuerdas cómo le caminaste para llegar ahí, hasta Simón. Y dice, táchate, güey. Le vas a dar todo derecho para atrás, güey. Así es así. ¿Te acuerdas dónde te bajaste ese camión? I was like, yeah. And he's
Yeah.
like, okay. En esa mera, güey, ahí vas a doblar a la derecha, güey, o X cosas, no, le vas a llegar, güey, pum, pum, pum. And he told me, bro, it was like another fucking 35 minutes, bro.
Damn, it was
Le,
a big
le
ass mission.
caminé, güey, boom, 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 boom. But, like, I got there. But these motherfuckers, like, send you in the wrong way,
That's
the
messed
wrong
up.
direction. But that's when I noticed that, like, downtown is hella small.
It's small. It's
And
small.
then, you start noticing, like, the actual city is small as fuck. Creo que hay los pueblillos, güey, they're hella small, pero juntos, like.
It goes big. And that's supposed to be the capital of the Estado de Mexico. That's the capital. But
Toluca del Ero.
Toluca. And we got the bus. When I went there, I thought it was gonna be like 2 or 3 hours. 1 hour. One hour trip. Los
Pues
camiones
por
salen
eso cuando, not to interrupt you, pero por eso when I was in training in Teletech,
te llevaban.
me iba todos los días, güey.
Sí.
So pero yo salía de Toluca, del rancho, güey, de ahí del pueblo. Yo salía a las 3 de la mañana, güey.
Damn.
Para agarrar el camión ahí en la Panamericana.
Sí.
Ahí ando freeway. Paraba el camión, güey, me subía, güey. Llegaba a observatorio. Y en chinga, güey, pum, 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 alcanzar el metro, güey, pum. Every day llegaba either like 2-3 minutes before 7 or 2-3 minutes past 7. Así.
Yeah.
Hasta que me llamaron la atención, me preguntaron, like, hey,
Why?
¿por qué, like, nunca llegas así, like, on time?
Sí.
Or si llegas, pero llegas así como rayándole, güey. And I had to tell them, look, man, I was like, I'm coming from Toluca every day. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah, every day I come from Toluca, bro. Así como salgo de aquí, compro unos pinches tacos de canasta, lo que sea, y salgo en chinga para
Fuga.
observatorio y fuga.
Ajá.
Every day. Y llegando al rancho, güey, yo todavía llegaba ahí al fraccionamiento al lado de las casas
Sí.
y me iba al gym, güey. So I wasn't getting home till like about
Damn.
8. Y llegaba nomás a cenar, güey, a bañarme. Y otra vez, güey, every day.
In between. But they didn't pusieron taxis over there or bus, unas combis para Toluca. That's what I heard. People from the night shift.
Yeah, but my shit quedaba ahí donde mi familia vive en San Pablo, Topán, güey. So it's kind of like in the opposite direction.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Y es como para uno de los lados culeríos, güey, donde
Sí.
ya de noche, güey, ni los taxis se meten para allá, güey.
Sí.
Sí, like, ahí de la casa de mi familia, güey. Like, if you ever want to get an Uber, you better get that motherfucker either from like early morning to noon. Porque ya despuesito, como de las 2 de la tarde, güey,
The afternoon you can't.
ya no te aceptan el viaje, güey.
Sí, ya se la sabe.
Ya no se meten para allá, güey.
Sí. That's tough. Well,
Yeah.
that's what's up with you. O sea, está chingón lo que dices, ¿no? O sea, from 3, waking up at 3, it's a 4-hour trip. Well, an 8-hour trip, ida y vuelta. So that talks good about you, that your commitment with your job.
But I did it, bro, y así como me salió la oportunidad de abrirme, güey.
Sí, la primera oportunidad, vámonos.
Me salió el compa que, hey, ahí en Indios Verdes, güey. Hey, my landlord tiene un room abierto, güey. What's up? No, pues Simón, güey, así, te lo aparto, güey. Le doy la feria. You get me, you know? You get me on Monday.
Sí.
That was a Saturday. And he said, yeah, I'll see you Monday. Shit, you'll see me tomorrow.
What's
Fool.
up? Yeah.
I'll be tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sí, and I remember I was at the table, folks, and estaba cenando, güey, o estábamos comiendo almuerzo, güey, con la familia, güey. Estábamos almorzando, güey. Y así como colgué, güey, le dije a mi tío, güey, pues mi tío se agüitó, you know, like.
Sí, se agüita la familia.
Dice, no, pues hijo, pues a darle chingadazos.
Sí.
Así como me levanté, güey, pum,
Sí.
junté todos mis garras, güey, lo poquito que tenía, pum, en la maleta, güey, así, y me acuerdo que nomás I just kicked back that night, y el siguiente día, fuga, vámonos, pum, y ya, llegué ahí en Dos Verdes, güey, and fucking seeing fools fucking getting jacked and shit.
Sí, es Mexico City. Es
Mexico City.
Mexico City.
Pero ya, and then,